So, watching Dr. Gary in this collar, and he's giving me the creeps. Yeah, I put on the.
Have anything to say about this guy?
REM pod's beeping. Is he the perp beeping when he talks about the Zodiac?
Is he just somebody?
I'm shooting that they thought was the very first Zodiac kill. No, that's the one that it never said. That's the guy. It was right in the military out of Camp Nelson.
Okay.
Anyway, I think it would be something you know. I understand why your mind works the way it does now. You know, studying that. Why was TMZ banned?
REM pod's beeping.
I'll tell you.
You guys started it during this.
My uncle used to watch Nancy Grace and TMZ back in the early. I understand. I've never been hyperbolic and stuff. So, why not?
It's a little weird to me, guys. He keeps catching himself.
The TMZ, I believe the local station got ran like they were.
Yeah. What do you think of this guy in LA?
Is that the guy that texted Tommaso about the Bitcoin?
Yeah. What's your read on him?
I pulled down on that idea quick. Stay.
Yeah. So fast. Is your phone going again?
And now it stopped beeping when the guy got off? Well, that's kind of weird timing.
Negative.
Why did you guys stop the REM pod after he got off? Were you guys trying to say something when he was talking? That guy has definitely got some tendencies.
You. I wrote down that you.
It's about Nancy. So, I don't know. What do you guys want to say about this guy? You guys sure are talkative about it. You guys aren't making the REM pod go back off, so.
In Charleston. Or excuse me, in Lake Charles.
Yes.
Oh, it sounded like an echo. It sounded like another person back there. Alfred.
Why did you guys stop the REM pod when he got off?
I like it.
I don't know. There's something about him that's weird. Creepiest feeling. He's not involved in this. He's definitely got some. What do you guys have to say about him?
Yeah, Lake Charles.
Lake Charles, because they're so close to the Gulf, yeah, they would get even a category 2 or like a small, yeah. It fell through her house, our roof got ripped off, I was,
Sorry. Was your dad in the oil industry?
No, was not. Kind of just all everything and nothing, but yeah, all trades. Wasn't oil industry.
Did you grow up with it? What about your mom?
I was with my dad until I moved permanently. With my dad.
Yeah.
It's horrible, but, I believe I heard Robert Downey Jr. even one time. I think about this time to time, just that, when something like that happened, it was horrible, but then after that, my life started, honestly, I started doing art more, and I became a DJ for 4 years. Did I find her? What do you mean? My mom was living in Florida.
How many years ago was that?
When is
You were 15, but
Yeah, that was 2006.
and how are you doing? That's okay. Right, we're in the club that nobody wants to wear jackets in.
Well, and I came onto that, you know, around COVID.
That guy's deep.
Yeah. And that's why I also did that, but that's just why I was drawn to that. But then this new channel that I came across is SBS. It's similar, but it's different.
Said that man.
With anybody that
know who they were?
It sounds like you've been carrying a suitcase of pain, and I'm so sorry for you as well. Is that your dog in the background?
No, I let
No problem. We appreciate your insight here. I think they're coming to realize that it did not go the route they intended.
Know who they were?
Am I off base there? In your opinion, those individuals
Just economy.
now dealing with an 84-year-old and the FBI close behind. They're thinking.
I heard about, you know, you kind of have to be insane to be sane.
Fucking life.
They're just impervious to this kind of stress. I mean, they gotta be freaking out unless they're truly just like, that they're scot-free and they're okay. But I mean, no one can go day to day without just thinking of that.
So we
Thinking about it all the time. Maybe they will even get pressure, you know, slip up or someone come clean and maybe they'll see that they're getting close or
Guys are talkative tonight. What the heck?
you know, just, what is it?
Do you think YouTubers play games with the life of Nancy?
Do you think like a YouTuber would have done this?
Do you think they play games?
Want to play? They want to talk. They want to hear themselves talk. They want to be liked in this organization. I wouldn't say that they're playing games.
If Nancy Guthrie is at stake,
A lot of people do want to help, and
yeah, but helping and playing games are two different things. Would you agree?
absolutely.
I'm not asking about monks. I'm not asking about a particular person. And they use Nancy Guthrie
Submit.
as a chess.
Now.
Sad reality. It's just like
Why is it that a lot of that has been taking place in the Nancy Guthrie case? And if so, where do you fall? That you know what? You won't talk about your own personality. This isn't my first rodeo.
you mean they won't talk about their personality?
Now, I've sat across some serial killers that are better liars than you. Yeah, I don't think you're telling me the truth all the way through this whole process. And I've spent an hour and a half on purpose pulling you to this just to this point, right?
Like I don't know my number. I mean,
What do you have to say about this, spirits?
Yeah, you are.
Use.
How?
You don't understand it?
My name is Aaron. I've been 100.
Okay, that's your middle name?
I feel like he's got some tendencies, you know?
That's why I'm not advertising.
I don't care about the underbelly. I want you to
I'm not going to
Wait. Say it.
I can, and I have a video that's probably from like 15 years ago.
Aaron, I respect that. But at the same time, I'm asking you a simple question about your company. You won't even tell me the name of your company.
I'm not, you're pressing the wrong way, for sure.
I'll help you understand why
Vice.
that is.
Because everything I told you is the truth. It really is. And I will die.
Okay. What's your girlfriend's name?
Melissa.
You guys have been together for how long?
chain.
Gotcha.
Right?
I have privacy that needs to be retained and
The mold.
okay, so being everybody else,
I'm not. I respect where you're coming from. I'm
Reject.
also wanting to make sure that we have boundaries, right, here on you,
The mold.
and those boundaries are Nancy Guthrie,
He said that twice.
because you're interested in the same thing I am, and that is whoever hurt or has Nancy Guthrie. You know, there was guys that called into, you know, this other,
Now REM pod's going off again,
and
guys.
they played a
What are you
game with
doing?
that guy for hours.
oh, so
Do you remember that? But wait a minute, do you remember that, Aaron?
no, I really don't. Like, I really don't. And to back to your other question,
Why are you setting off the REM pod again?
to tell you that because you asked me something earlier, and the truth is that I really do cherry pick anything.
Yeah, let me refresh
I'm
your
not
thought. No, well,
Treason.
I am.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but don't you
I'm on the phone with you to give you a chance to tell me like a report.
you don't fall into that category of something
Tell.
that sounds like to me and play like
No,
this.
I-
Well, wait a minute. Let me finish my thought, right? Are you muted?
I'm not anymore.
All right. So, anyway, this other person decides to, you know, play a game at the behest of, you know, Nancy Guthrie for clicks and views and all this other crap. And while they're on there, they, you know, they talk about, you know, hey, I need to tell you, you know, he's my brother and all this other stuff. And the guy, you know, buys it hook, line, and sinker, and he takes him on this adventure, you know, at the behest of Nancy Guthrie. You know, I'm not here at you know, for that type of game. I don't play that game. I'm here. Well,
No way. No way. I'm not playing
I know you're the last caller of the night. Very interesting positions.
You know, don't judge me as I'm like so brilliant, but maybe look at everybody else and how wackadoodle most of the people are down here.
JTT increases.
Called in.
What are you guys wanting to say about this? Does it have anything to do with Nancy? This guy? Or?
Crossing.
Because you brought those.
Where you on my life, I did not. I have not watched Sleuth. So if you're trying to say you want, no, but
I don't do psychology. I do people that have committed crimes.
Crushing.
That's what that's my business. Because I think that's the way to go. And do you trust me? And my email address is below. It says contact information. And it's a proton about the Bitcoin. What your impressions are about the Bitcoin. Leave the ball.
Anything you want to say about this guy or this situation? I don't know. There's a lot of deflecting and stuff going on. You know. And you want to say about Nancy Guthrie? We're pretty talkative there now. Subscribe. There's nothing else you guys want to say about Nancy? Yeah, sure. We're talking during that episode. That guy definitely. There's some psychopathy there that's interesting. You guys agree with that? Alright, thanks guys. I'm gonna go for now then, because it's long.